All right, my friends. Do you know Canada's population is actually shrinking? That's one data point which is quietly breaking the housing market. Rents are falling, investors are pulling back, and developers are under pressure. And this isn't opinion. This is policy, data, and what we are seeing on the ground. Today, I'll walk you through exactly what this means for renters, investors, and the housing market heading into 2026. So, for nearly 3 straight years, Canada was adding close to 1 million people per year. There is no amount of housing construction that can keep up with that. So, when the federal government changed immigration policy, under political pressure, the math flipped. Non-permanent residents make up roughly 7% of Canada's population, and the stated goal was to bring that down to 5%. That alone implies population growth had to fall to zero for multiple years. Now the data is catching up. Just within a quarter, Canada's population contracted by roughly 77,000 people. Even if that number gets revised, the reality is this: population growth is effectively zero and likely will stay there. So here's the key issue: non-permanent residents overwhelmingly rent. They can't buy because of the foreign buyers ban, and most don't qualify for mortgages anyway. So at the same time, the government rolled out insured financing programs that allowed developers to build rental housing with as little as 5% equity, 95% loan to cost, and 50-year amortization. So when you give the market free money, it will chase it. So right now, Canada has roughly 175,000 rental units under construction. It's record level. At the exact moment, population growth has stopped. So now you can see where the problem is. More housing, less demand, more empty properties, less tenants. British Columbia just recorded its first population decline on record. At the same time, Vancouver's rental vacancy rate just hit a 30-year high. That's not coincidence, that's cause and effect. Rents are now declining across Vancouver. Toronto, Calgary, and more markets will follow as this data works its way through the system. Please share your comments and thoughts on this topic. Ask yourself this: if you are an investor and you see rising vacancies, falling rents, zero population growth, and high interest rates, why would you buy a rental today? That's why downtown condos are some of the weakest product in Canada right now. The investor demand is not there. Many Toronto investors have shifted their capital to Alberta, buying multiplexes or spec houses using the same leveraged government financing. That worked when rents were rising, but those properties are now also under serious pressure. Interesting fact: Canada's national house price index is now down roughly 21% from the peak. That's a deeper correction than the 1980s. This isn't just resale housing, it is hitting the land values too. A prime Kitsilano site sold for $15 million in 2015 and $25 million in 2018, and it just got resold now for $10.7 million. That's a full round trip. Construction cost, development fees, and taxes have just exploded, and if end prices can't rise, land values must fall. And here's the harsh truth: housing in Canada is almost entirely driven by policy decisions. You want prices to go higher? Open immigration, drop the foreign buyer taxes, loosen Airbnb rules, and extend the amortization. You want prices and rents to go lower? Do the opposite. And right now, policies are designed to cool housing, not stimulate it. So until those policies change, fighting the market is just pointless. Some segments will hold up better than others, but overall, this is still a challenging environment. So now you can have a bird's eye view. In the previous years, there was a lot of immigration happening and there was a lot of housing demand. Because of that, a lot of new construction was happening, builders were building, and these rental houses came up. But now, lot of immigration has stopped. The population increase has reached zero, and now most of the immigrants and students, they are going back. Properties are vacant, no one is renting, and real estate prices are going down. So now you can see this whole cycle, how it is moving. If you've liked this video, please hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.